Okay, hopefully that works now. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Pokemon Crystal. For those of you who are like, oh, it's probably a Pokemon game, you got it right. I love this game so much that I finally get to sit down and play it on Twitch, and it's going to be really cool. So this is one of two games I had on a poll on my Discord of which game am I going to be playing. And this was the one that won with more votes. So we're just going to get started. I want to thank Hyper Tiger for following, Sonic 1534 for following. Oh, wait, no, that was 2 days ago, but still, thank you. I'm just going to say Daphne. Is that Daphne? Because that's what it says at the end. I'm terribly sorry, but thank you as well. Anyways, we're going to change a few settings because I'm going to be playing this on my 3DS. My modded 3DS for multiple reasons. One, I don't have to worry about losing my save data, and it's really easy to just set this up and start streaming. But also, if I catch a Pokemon that I want to trade, I can, on like a future stream or something, I can go and grab my 2DS because I have Pokemon Silver and Pokemon Gold on there, and do a trade on that, and I can do the trade on stream rather than having to do it off stream, so that's another option. So I'm gonna change this to fast, and that's gonna be about it. If you were hoping for a Nuzlocke, I'm sorry, but I actually love this game, and I want to play it from beginning to probably beating the Elite Four, if not then fighting Red, so that's what we're gonna do. Niantic Mongo, how you doing? I'm a guy in this game. You knew that was my favorite game. Let's see, woke you up. Check the clock for me. What time is it? I believe it is. Okay, so is it close to 59 or is it like? Yeah, it is. And then I don't. Yeah, you have to set the time in your own game. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People will call me the Pokemon Prof. This game is so good. Oh my gosh. This world is inhabited by creatures that we call Pokemon. People and Pokemon live together by supporting each other. Some people play with Pokemon, some battle with them, and I think in the first generation it also said some use them as pets. The fishy boy. We don't know everything yet, so that's why he studies. He does his studying work. What did you say your name was? I'm gonna use my name. Because that's who I am. Lucas Gamer, yeah, this game is so good. Am I ready? You bet I am. We face fun times and tough challenges. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go. I'll be seeing you later. What? So, unlike the first generation, you don't get a potion in there, so I'm kind of stuck with that one. Let's see. Our neighbor, Professor Elm, was looking for you. You gotta be frank with them. That's a good one. He said he wanted you to do something for him. Oh, I almost forgot. Your Pokemon gear is back from the repair shop, or it's Pokegear. Same thing. It's essential if you want to be a good trainer. Oh, the day of the week isn't set. It is Wednesday. Is daylight savings? I actually don't know that one. I gotta figure this one out. Have I ever glitched in this game? Not intentionally. Actually, no, I don't think I have. Sorry, looking up daylight savings. Okay, so we are in it. Yes. By the way, do you know how to use the phone? Yeah. Don't you just turn the Pokegear on and select the phone icon? Phone numbers are stored in the memory. Just choose the name. Just choose the name you want to call. Yep, convenient. It's funny because, like, whether if you don't get a Sentry Refer, you're gonna Screech. There's a chance that I probably will not be using that on my team. The funniest thing is that when you say no to the Pokegear question, she still tells you how to use it. Or if you say yes, so that one didn't really matter. There you are. He's got a favor for me. He's conducting some research, and he's wondering if I could help him with it. You see, I'm writing a paper I want to present at a conference, but there are some things I don't quite understand yet. So, I'd like you to raise a Pokemon, go out in the wild, leave home, and be in constant danger as you do this task for me. What do you say? When I announce my findings, I'm sure we'll delve a bit deeper into the many mysteries of Pokemon. You can count on it. Oh, yeah, I forgot. There's like a little extra that you have to do in Pokemon Crystal. Okay. Hey, listen. I have an acquaintance called Mr. Pokemon. He keeps finding weird things and raving about his discoveries. Anyway, I just got an email from him saying that this time it's real. It is intriguing, but we're busy with our Pokemon research. I know. Can you go in our place? Yeah, sure, why not? Raise one of them, the Pokemon containing these balls. You'll be that Pokemon's first partner. Go on, pick one. Makes you want to play through Soul Silver right now? Go for it. Okay, so I left a second poll on the Discord server of which Pokemon to start with. It was like so one-sided it's not even funny. And that was not the Pokemon. It was not Totodile, so the Pokemon was actually Cyndaquil. Everyone picked Cyndaquil. It's like almost 20 people picked Cyndaquil, so we gotta go with Cyndaquil. I left it to a vote. Personally, I would go with Totodile so I can go and catch a Growlithe, but I can't do that now. So that was on me for leaving it to a vote. I'm fine with it. A nickname. What should I name this thing? Any ideas? Anybody in chat got an idea? The third ball is an illusion. The third ball is Chikorita, which was the least popular vote. Get good. Dave, I want to see you try this. Oh, that's your idea. I mean, it's still better than you at I'm more than likely better than you at Pokemon games. Name it Jack. Alright, it wins. Richard, oh gosh. Quilliam. Quilliam? Okay, hang on. I want to see some what would be some good names? Quilliam. Why try this when you can just play Fire Red? I mean, Fire Red's easy mode. I forgot there was a delay, so I do have to give other people a chance. I like Quilliam. I don't know why I do, but it just seems like the kind of Pokemon that's kind of like really just does nothing but talks down on you, and it's really obnoxious, which I find kind of funny. So I'm going with that. Sorry. Hold on, gotta double check. Could have called it Quills. Quills for short. There you go. We can call it Quills for short. So you can't miss it. But in case, here's your phone number. In case you can't figure out how a straight line works. Or a direct path. If you can't figure out how a direct path works, then, well, just call. SM64 Fan 98, how you doing? Welcome. If your Pokemon get hurt, you should heal it with this machine. Feel free to use it anytime. I'm counting on you. Okay then. I want you to have this for your errand. Get a potion. Sounds like a Pokemon that would sit down and have some tea. Very classy Pokemon, so we have to keep that. There are only 2 of us, so we're always busy. I have accepted 2 things from random strangers today. Obviously, this is gonna work. You know, that's gonna go well. So right now, we can't really catch anything, so I'm just going to train. Who is the king Pokemon? Slowking. because he's an actual slow. It's like a slowpoke that evolved. It's cool. So again, right now I can't catch anything until I play a little bit more. When I come back to Professor Elm, that's when I'm able to start catching Pokemon, and that's when I'll start forming up my team. I have an idea of what I want to use, but I'm always open for suggestions. I just want to make sure I cover all of my weaknesses, or any possible weaknesses, and, you know, just not get destroyed. And this one is and that one is Berry. I obtained Berry. Yeah, there's like a typo in that, so I'll probably go to it again. If you talk to a third stranger, you're a rookie trainer, aren't you? I can tell. That's okay. Everyone is a rookie at some point. If you'd like, I could teach you a few things. Let's go for it. This is a Pokemon Center. They heal your Pokemon in no time at all. You'll be relying on them a lot, so you better learn about them. You're gonna suck in this battle, so in this entire challenge. So good luck. This is a Pokemon Mart. They sell balls for catching wild Pokemon and using other useful items. So we have spoken to 3 strangers today. Just making sure. Route 30 is the best way out. Trainers will be battling with their prized Pokemon there. And this is just water. This is the sea, as you can see. Some Pokemon are only found in water. He made a pun. Here. It's my house. Thank you for your company. Let me give you a small gift. And we get a map card. So this is in case you ever want like a map. This is how you get it. Pokegear becomes more useful as you add cards. I wish you luck in your journey. Okay. I would like to train Quilliam until it learns a fire attack. It's a fruit-bearing tree. Hey, it's Berry. I obtained a berry. And then if I go in here, this person will have one as well. You know Pokemon eat berries. Well, my Pokemon got healthier by eating a berry. Here, I'll share one with you. This is pretty much how you can get like a bunch of items that will help you out early on if you're not very good at Pokemon games, so this is actually pretty good. Check berries for trees, they drop right off. They grow back at least once every day. A new berry will grow back. Oh wow, Hoppip. I'm going to battle it because it's only going to use Splash. It's not going to have anything effective. Use Splash again? Okay. It's like, it doesn't have like Tackle or anything, so taking it very early on is actually not that great of an idea. Okay. Careful, it has Surf. That would be interesting. I would laugh so hard if it had that. I don't know, maybe I need to play Randomizer at some point in the future. Like, do a Pokemon Randomizer? Maybe Fire Red. And there we go, level 6. And it learns Smokescreen. This one's probably a bug type. Caterpie. Okay. That didn't go so well. He was slowed down and he's still powerful enough to just keep, I don't know, nearly concussing itself trying to knock out a bug. It works. little bit more, and I'll have Quilliam at level 7. That was an accident. Okay. Hey, Two-Tailed Gaming, how you doing? Did you miss a lot? Not really. No, we just started about... I don't have a time. Oh, 22 minutes ago. So you're pretty early. There we go. Tackle has a bit of a lower accuracy. Oh, SM64 fan 98. Thank you so much for following. But it has lower accuracy, so every once in a while it will miss. That's why when you in the earlier games, Scratch is more ideal because it has a 100 accuracy. This one I think either has a 90 or a 95. And I think up until either Gen 3 or Gen 4, you don't find this stuff out unless you look at like at a strategy guide or something. Which they did exist. I don't know if they were real or not. Or, I mean, they did exist. I don't know if they were official or not. That's what I meant to say. Why did I say real? Oh well. That's not the point. The point is that I don't remember if they were official. They might have been. So yeah. You hate how long it takes Cyndaquil to learn Ember? I think it learns it at like, what, 9 or 10? If it's at 9, it's not too long. So, we should have it at some point. But we can also grab another berry right here. It's a PSN Cure Berry, though I prefer XBL. I resubbed to you on YouTube only because I somehow lost my account and made another one with this thing. Okay. Well, thank you. And then we go right here. You must be Frank. Professor Elm said that you would visit. Alright, that's cool, Niantic. This is what I want Professor Elm to examine. It's a mystery egg. I know a couple who runs a Pokemon daycare service. They gave me that egg. I was intrigued, so I sent mail to Professor Elm. For Pokemon evolution, Professor Elm is the authority. Even Professor Oak here recognizes that. If my assumption is correct, Professor Elm will know it. Ah, so you're Frank. I'm Oak, a Pokemon researcher. I was just visiting an old friend, my old friend, Mr. Pokemon. I heard you were running an errand for Professor Elm, so I waited here. Oh, what's this? A rare Pokemon. Let's see. I see. I understand why Professor Elm gave you a Pokemon for this errand. To researchers like Professor Elm and I, Pokemon are our friends. He saw that you would treat your Pokemon with love and care. You seem dependable. How would you like to help me out? See, this is the latest version of the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Which Pokemon game is this? This is Pokemon Crystal. Go and meet many kinds of Pokemon and complete that Pokédex. But I've stayed too long. I have to get to Goldenrod for my usual radio show. I'm counting on you. I don't think we'll be able to complete the Pokédex unless I use my my 2DS that has Pokemon Red and Pokemon Yellow on it. So I don't think I'll be able to do that. Hey, the Light King, how you doing? You're not that late. We're only 25 minutes in. By returning Professor Elm, here your Pokemon should have some rest. There we go. Favorite drink? Coke. But right now, I only have water. I'm depending on you. And then... It's a disaster. It's terrible. What should I do? Oh no. Please give it. Oh, okay. At this point, we have met 5 strangers. Just saying. So Caterpie, okay, it's still going to take about 3 hits to knock it out. That's a shame. But it takes like next to no damage. So everything's good. Man, if I was actually streaming earlier, I'd probably be able to get a fan P early on, so that's gonna probably be a no, because I don't stream super early in the morning. But if I did, that would be a benefit. I could catch a fan P super early in the game. Oh, I got an antidote. So in case I run into a poison type Pokemon, or a Pokemon with a poison type move, there we go, I'm good. I've already grabbed that one. You can only do that once a day. Do I watch anime? Not really. I try to, but I tend to lose interest sometimes. Who is my favorite Pokemon in this game? Can I count Pokemon from Gen 1? If that's the case, if I can also count Gen 1 Pokemon, because they are kind of, some of them are in this game, I would still say Blastoise, because that's my absolute favorite Pokemon. If it's Pokemon I have to be able to catch and train in this game, only Espeon, which I may or may not try to go for, so we can have a really cool Psychic type. 2001 Metal Sonic Chow, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So I'm gonna give Quilliam the berry, and then we're gonna go, and you'll see why I'm doing that. Because we have a rival right here. Our rival has arrived. What a waste. A wimp like you. Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I too have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. How to be a villain in the old Pokemon games. Just say that Pokemon are used for power and call your opponent weak. That's how you do. That's how you do it. Yeah, Espeon is my favorite. Now, he has Totodile, which would scare the crap out of me if it wasn't at level 5 and only knew Scratch and Leer, so I should be good to go. Unless I miss a tackle. Oh gosh, this is gonna go well. As long as I don't get hit by any critical hits, I should be fine. Even then, even with that, I should still be able to... Oh my gosh, it is just tanking my hits. Okay then. Liam0914, welcome. Thank you so much for following. Come and say hello. Love Gen 2, this is amazing. I love it too. This is like my favorite generation of Pokemon. Alright, I should be able to knock it out without having to heal. One more and it's done. Out of the evolutions, either Flareon or Jolteon are your favorite? Nice. So good choices. So Quilliam's now at level 8 and is about almost halfway to level 9. We defeated this guy. Are you happy you won? Yeah, I'm happy I won. You suck. My name is, well, I don't know, Slim Shady. I'm going to be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. And he shoves you out of the way. What a jerk. So do I have... Oh, and Quilliam's healed up. We're good. We can just keep moving. So there is a path you can take that can get you out of here without encountering any Pokemon. Or at least most Pokemon. You just go down, you go up. You go down here, go up, and then you just jump off right there. And there we go. We're back in New Barktown. Heard a Pokemon was stolen here. I was just getting some information from Professor Elm. Apparently, it was a young male with long red hair. What? You battled a trainer like that? Did you happen to get his name? What are we naming our rival? Feel free to give up a name. Feel free to like bring up some names. I want to know what you would name our rival. Keep it appropriate though. We have to keep it appropriate, okay? So I'm not going to name the rival Asshat or anything like that, or any of the childish things you can name it that may or may not be appropriate. Jerk face. That's not enough characters. I only have 7 to work with here. Is there an evolution for every Pokemon type? Not yet. Dylan or Dave. Oh, am I going to really name it after... Alright then, out of Dylan or Dave, who should I name it after? Who is my rival today? Or for this adventure, who is my rival? I think the last time it was Dave, but we'll figure it out. Dylan Hyper. Remember, only 7 characters, so I don't have much to work with. It's funny, like, I think Pokemon have like 12 or 14 characters. Dylan. So I'm guessing that's going to be the popular one. Okay, then. Alright, so... I say Dave. Okay, so I have 2 for Dylan. No, wait. Yeah, 2 for Dylan, 1 for Dave. Anybody else want to throw out a name? Or, if not, pick between the 2? Dylan. Okay. Hi, Dave. How you doing? Charles. I think Dylan is just... I think Dylan might have won this one, so he's going to be my rival for this whole time. Alright, I'm just going to go with Dylan. Freddy. Because he kind of has, I think, 3 for him. I don't know. Yeah, that's my rival. Yep, Dylan was his name. Thanks for helping with this investigation. E. Oh, I swear one of my Pokemon's gonna be named E. Might be Espeon, if I go for it. Please do Dave. Dave was my rival last time. We'll make him a Pokemon. Oh, okay. And then we go here. We go back home. What was Professor Elm's errand? That does sound challenging, but you should be proud that people rely on you. Okay, fine. Yeah, I swear one of my Pokemon's gonna be named E. Oh! I was like, wait a minute, why are things not happening? Is there evolutions in Crystal? Just the ones that were introduced in Gold and Silver, so Espeon and Umbreon. Oh yes, what was the big discovery? Here you go. Oh, okay. But it's a Pokemon egg. If it is, it's a great discovery. What? Professor Oak gave you a Pokedex. Is that true? That's incredible. He is superb at seeing the potential of people as trainers. Wow, you may have what it takes to become the champion. You seem to be getting on great with Pokemon too. You should take the Pokemon Gym Challenge. The closest gym would be in Violet City. The road to the championship will be a long one. Before you leave, make sure that you talk to your mom. Hey, you don't tell me what to do. Use these on your Pokedex quest. And I got Pokeballs. You throw them at the Pokemon to catch the Pokemon. But, I've always hated how your rival always picks a Pokemon that is your Pokemon's weakness. True. That's a cute Pokemon. Where did you get it? So you're leaving on an adventure. Okay, I'll help too. But what can I do for you? I know, I'll save your money for you. On a long journey, money's important. Do you want me to save your money? Yeah, sure. I'll take care of your money. Be careful. Pokemon are your friends. You need to work as a team. Now go on. On your way back? Awesome. I just realized, because I try to stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we won't be able to do, like, bug catching contests unless I stream on a Thursday. Hate when you're... Yeah, when the rival... When your rival chooses the advantage against you. I've seen you a couple times. How many Pokemon have you caught? Would you like me to show you how to catch Pokemon? Sure. I mean, I've done it before, but it's okay. It's like he knows what you're gonna pick. Well, I mean, he usually picks what. I mean, the first game he just picks the one that he sees you pick a Pokemon, so he just takes the next one. There, you saw a level 5 rat get caught. Like how your rival chooses a type that's better than yours. I like the challenge. We'll see how long it becomes a challenge. So that's how you do it. If you weaken your Pokemon, if you weaken them first, your Pokemon are easier to catch. Cool. Now, I think I might know what I want for my first Pokemon. It's gonna be a little tough, but we'll see. Hey, Nico, how you doing? Oh, gosh. I'm going the wrong way. I wonder, how early would I have to be to this to actually catch a Phanpy? Wow, that happened. One hit knockout. You're so surprised. That's the hype. There's the hype for all this. Actually, should I take a Pidgey with me? Because I'm going to need a flying type for a while. Until I can find a better one, Pidgey's coming with me. I think Cyndaquil gains access to Thunder Punch when it evolves. It gets Thunder. It's able to get Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, and Ice Punch when you go to the game corner. Did this thing really just break out of that Pokeball? But when you go to the game corner, I think you can spend like 3,500 and you can get one of 3 Elemental Punch moves. And I think until it gets Flamethrower, I'll give it Fire Punch. You're gonna use all the emojis? Don't. Choosing Pokemon's a hard choice. I'm only picking Pidgey because I need a decent flying type for a little bit. Once I find a better one, I may go with a different Pokemon. But what do we name Pidgey? Any ideas? Imagine if Pokemon went back to the HM mechanics. It'd be interesting. I don't know if they will with the new games. Kind of doubt it, but you know, that's a system that I'm used to. Bird. Name it not Frank. Arrow. Burb. Disaster. Why disaster? Okay. Hey, Lizik, how you doing? I have 2 people saying burb. I feel like there's a good tactic for choosing your starter Pokemon. You need to know what each Pokemon's strong type... what Pokemon is strong against each other. Small burb. Alright, burb wins. There's a good tactic for choosing your starter Pokemon. You need to know what each Pokemon type is strong against. How many different types they're effective against. I usually go by how many gyms I could defeat with that one Pokemon alone. Like if you play Pokemon Red and you go for a Charmander, you're gonna have a disadvantage with the first 2 gyms, but you will have an advantage over the 4th gym. And it's kind of like so-so with every other gym. If you pick a Bulbasaur, the first 3 gyms are a breeze, and so is the final gym. But you will have difficulty with the probably the 5th and 6th gym. When you go up against Koga and Sabrina, you will have big problems there. But you are going to be covered with like better Pokemon. If you use a Squirtle, the first gym's easy, 2nd gym you'll be okay with, 3rd gym's a disaster, 4th gym's a disaster. All the way up to the last 2 gyms you'll be okay. I mean, it'll be so-so. Since most gyms resist grass. Well, I mean, if you play Pokemon Red, actually, that's quite the opposite, because they're actually a lot stronger. Yeah, it sucks against gyms 5, 6, and 7, but you have it against gyms 1, 2, 3, it'll just go right through them. Gym 8, it'll go through it, and Gym 4, If you need it to just, like, take hits or something, there you go. You guys prefer the fire type? Me too, until I was like, I can get a Growlithe. Okay. Like, I found out I could get a Growlithe and I was like, alright, I'm going straight for Totodile and get a Growlithe so I can get an Arcanine. So that was my theory behind, that was my whole thought process about getting, about picking my teams. At least in this game. If it's something like Pokemon Red, Blue, or Yellow, then I try to see what works. Because even then, I'm still not confident with my teams. I'm doing something neat. You know what? Let's train Burb a little bit. And also... No, not use a berry. We're going to give berries. One to Burb. And we're going to give a berry to Quilliam. It should be fine. Is there such thing as Mario Galaxy crowd control? Unfortunately, no. It only goes for, like, some of the easier games to emulate. So, like, NES, Super Nintendo, Genesis, and, all the way up to Nintendo 64. Anything past that, I'm not too sure about. I feel like there might have to be, like, different programs for that, so it's a thing you'd have to look around for. And if I attack... Oh, this won't go well. How much damage do you do? Oh, you don't do enough damage. Actually, no, you can do enough to beat this trainer, but that's about it. Unless it does that. Let the gamers learn. Oh, okay, that works. Epic Gamer moment Pokemon Crystal on Virtual Console because you can catch Celebi after beating the Elite Four. Oh yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about that. I just thought about like being able to connect to my 2DS, so that way I can do trades on stream if I need to. Or maybe even bring over a Mew from my my Pokemon Red or Yellow or whichever game I have it on. I have it in one of those games. Ah, lost again. Doggone it. Never expect a kid to say that. Now, another thing you can do is talk to him. And then afterwards, after some time, he'll call you and challenge you to a battle. So you can do something like that. I'm not going to do that with every trainer. There are specific ones I'm going to go to because they give out items or they tell you about specific Pokemon that are out. And you'll see as we go along. It'll probably be a while before we go to one of the more important ones that I need to interact with. Then you have to battle. Because that's like the rules and stuff. But yeah, I didn't even think about catching Celebi at the end of the Elite Four. The stone ones, yes. I already know where one of them is because I go for water stones there. Okay, I can salvage this. There we go. Come on, Burb. You got this. If this goes way too well, I might take Burb with me the entire journey. Because normally my go-to flying type is Crobat. I would catch a Zubat super early in the game, and then I would go with it the entire game because it was really good near the end. I'm going to do a thing where I just bring out Burb. I'm not going to battle with it. I'm just going to put it back in the... I'm going to swap it out for Quilliam. Nobody. Gen 2 remakes. You can have more than 10 phone numbers. I'm so glad when they did that. So there's an item called EXP Share Game. That should be on your list of items to find. Yeah. I will probably get it only when I have Pokemon that are underleveled. If it's a Pokemon that... Like, if it's a Pokemon that has difficulty training on its own, then I will use it for that. If it's for any other reason, no, I'm fine. Yeah, Crobat is amazing in this game. I love it. So I might take a like a Zubat with me. Because the team that I had when I first beat Pokemon Crystal was, I think it was Feraligatr, Arcanine, Espeon, Crobat, I think I had a Nidoking, and I don't remember what my last Pokemon was. I think it was like a Dragonair, because I was trying to get a Dragonite. Actually, would you want to see me go for a Dragonite? Just try to train a Dragonite or a Dragonair the whole time? It's just that we're gonna have to get it very late into the game. Oh, I just realized I can't do that. Red scale you get from... Yeah, I remember that. First time I played this, found my whole team was weak on ice. The gym was a fun time to beat. The Dratini from Dragon's Den. Yeah, I'm gonna try and answer those questions correctly so I can get one with extreme speed. I am so looking forward to getting... I want to get that and just have a really cool one and have a really badass Dragonite. That will take forever to train, and I am looking forward to none of it because, let's be honest, training that's going to be a drag, but only because it evolves at like 55 or 56. Dragonite isn't a terrible Pokemon. It's not. It's just training it is... It just takes a long time. So yeah. For Tyranitar and Dragonite. Can I get a Larvitar in this game? I'm double checking. Larvitar. Because if I can get a Larvitar in the game, I have no problems going for it. I'm going to the Mart. Let's see. I'll take 5. I don't need too many. I'll also take 5. Oh, that's 10. I'll take 5 here. Silver Cave. Oh, that's very late in the game. I think you can get one, like, beneath Blackthorn City. So... Nope, never mind. Mount Silver during the day. Ugh, that's late. Like, that's late in the game. So, I would have to go and get it. I'm now pirate, and we'll be pirating Game Boy games. I'm not pirating Game Boy games. Why is Pokemon Crystal my favorite game? I really love Pokemon games because I grew up playing them, and there was always something about Generation 2 that got my attention, and I loved playing through it. It was just a fun adventure to go through, plus you can go back to the older region, and you can go back to Kanto. So, growing up with Pokemon, that was just like a huge thing for me. And when I found out about some of the extra things that were added in Pokemon Crystal, it was one of those, this is the definitive Pokemon game for me. So, that's why I love it. Like Heart Gold the most. Heart Gold is awesome. The remakes for Generation 4, it is amazing. Game Corner has it for 7. Ooh, yeah, nope, not doing that. I'd rather go to Mount Silver. I'd rather go to Mount Silver, get a Larvitar there. Hopefully it's not over level 33, I believe. Because if it's not over that level, then I would just make... If it is, then I would make an egg of it. If it's not, then it's fine. Johto's basically a pushover. Well, I mean, Whitney's the exception, but that's only because of that point in the game. But everything else, if you know what you're getting into, then yeah. They're at 20. All right, then I would have to go and through the... That means I'd have to go through the majority of the game first. I'm fine with it. I don't mind streaming the entire game. It's just... It's gonna be a while. And Burb is at level 6. Nice. We're gonna be getting a flying type... flying type move at some point, so... It's gonna be awesome. If only the Pokemon games were on console. Well, we're getting the newest generation on console, so... That's a thing. Claire can pretty... Yeah, Claire's another trainer who could be really obnoxious. But everything else seems to be easier to get through. Let's see. Okay. And there's really not much to this. It's just you play it, you use Burb, and just knock it out. The benefit is just getting the flying type move. That's pretty much what I want. good electric type for Kingdra. True. Very true. Either that or have like a very good strategy behind that, because electric types, you're not going to be able to rely on that the whole time. I can't believe my Sonic Rush game works on the new 2DS XL. Yeah, I mean it should. It's a 3D, it's a DS game. It should still work. Okay. I'm not going to be in here too long. I just want to... You know what? I think I'm not going to go with Zubat this time. Only because I want to go for an Espeon. And trying to evolve 2 Pokemon that have to evolve with happiness is going to be a... It's going to take a long time. Get the Bitterberry. Nice. We walked too far today looking for Pokemon. My feet hurt. I'm sleepy. If I were a wild Pokemon, I'd be easy to catch. That man just fell asleep. He's going to get robbed. Could be going for a bit? Alright. Best music in the game. I bet in the future it will be better. How much do I think about Pokemon Natures, EVs, IVs? Not much. I just play the game to play it. I don't really go for like the EV and IV stuff because I'm not too big into competitive. Geodude is a good Miltank. Is good for Miltank. Completely walls it. Yeah, but the thing is that the moment I start using it, that's all I'm going to be using it for, because then I'd probably end up moving on. I want to go with like a team that, when I pick those Pokemon, that will be my team. So I kind of want it where it's like, if I pick that team, that's going to be my team through the whole journey. Or at least for most Pokemon. I haven't decided on everyone yet. I think you have bug types, so I want to like get this last battle in and hope you get Gust. Which is weird because if you trade a Pokemon from Generation 1 to Generation 2, if you send a Pidgey over, because it has Gust already, it transfers over, so you have a Flying type move right away, as opposed to this Pidgey where you have to get Tackle and then wait to get Gust. Also, Mojo LaCroix, thank you so much for following. Come on in and say hello. Why is it that a starter Pikachu is more powerful but wild ones are weaker? If you train it to a specific level, then that's just because of... I don't know, it has to do with like the EV and IV stuff. But as for like a starter Pokemon itself, I don't know. And it's level 8, dang it. It's gonna be one more level, so I'll just battle you. Got a bunch of Pokemon, let's see me battle... Oh. He caught a bunch of Pokemon, he thinks he can take me on. Alright, let's do this. Bring it. Wait, send out Caterpie. Okay. Level 2. This is gonna go well. I wish Pokemon would recover some HP after winning a battle, just so you wouldn't have to waste as many potions. Yeah, that would be cool, but that's... Unfortunately, we don't get that. What do I have you at? Because I think you need one more level to learn a Fire-type move. It's a good thing that status effects don't exist in this game, because then every physical attack I'd make would poison it, or would have a chance of being poisoned. It'd be too much hand-holding. Why? The new games do that enough as it is. I'm pretty sure you'd be used to it at this point. Or the people who love the newest games, I'm pretty sure they'd be used to it. It's like, no, you have to go to this specific area and you can't leave yet until you're done doing everything. Rather than, okay, you can go here, you can't go any further, but you can backtrack if you want to. That's up to you. don't know. I have a bit of an issue with the new generation of Pokemon games. Just Generation 7, I have like issues with it just because they made it to the point where it was kind of boring to go through and it was a bit of a drag. So that's why I wasn't a fan of it. Dang it. It's like, I see you're level 5 bourbon, I raise you a level 8. I was like, wait, do I have Sand Attack? Yeah, I do. Sweet. There we go. I forgot what you... Did you even say came too far? I'd better phone home. Oh no. Just got lost. No, I'm just kidding. She just went way too far from home. So in Violet City, we only have one real thing we can do. So we're gonna do that. Aside from that, I think this is like one of those, if you have a Zubat or crits are happening a lot already. Oh no, that'll be going on throughout the whole time. So in Violet City, there's maybe two things you can do. If you don't have a fire type yet, this is the best part that you can go to if you're playing in the morning or in the daytime. You just go up here to Route 36, and you go to this little patch of grass, and you just walk in. And if it's early enough, or if it's not too late, then you might find a good Pokemon that you would really want to take with you. Not a Pidgey. A little history about the game. I'm gonna go play some prototype now. Okay. No, hopefully you enjoy it. And Liam, it's not really so much history; it's just like things that I've learned as I've been playing this. Because when I first kind of picked it up, I didn't know what I was doing. It's like, okay, maybe I can go here for specific things. Oh, a Bellsprout. It's not what I need, though. It's not the Pokemon I was looking for. Oh, it's got Vine Whip that early? It'd be good for water types and ground types, but aside from that, I'm not going to get much use out of it. So... I mean, for training Burb, it'll be more than enough. And there's Gust. I now have a move that I can take on grass types and bug types with. I'm hoping I can find the specific Pokemon here. There you go. So, if you don't have a fire type at this point in the game, Growlithe is an excellent choice for fire type Pokemon. Pokemon Doctor says as you're leaving, hope to see you again, as if she's hoping your Pokemon get hurt. How terrible. She is not the nicest. For now, I think Growlithe has Bite. If not, then Roar. Well, I mean, it has Roar, obviously. Bellsprout can be traded for Onix, I think. Yeah, but we're not going to need that. We're fine. Now, I only went in there just to show that you can get that. Flamethrower at 50, or if you go to the game corner on Wednesdays, you can actually trade in coins for it. So whichever one happens first, you can do. There's a Slept on grass type that's actually a pretty good grass type. Possibly. Another place you can come to is to the Ruins of Alph. There's like a specific thing you have to do here so you can access like a different area, but we can't do that yet. So, not yet. But what we can do is this puzzle. I used to hate this puzzle when I was younger because I didn't know what it was, and to me it was like super difficult to figure out. Now that I look at it, it's like, oh, this puzzle was easy. What was I on about when I was younger? trying to connect them. You would love to play Pokemon Black and White again. This game's... I wasn't a fan of those. When I played the sequels, Black and White 2, I thought those were really cool. I don't know, maybe I just wasn't really into Black and White, but I'm always willing to give it a shot again. Oh, you sold it though. Oh. And if you do that, well, I mean, you fall through the trap hole, but you also gain access to more Pokemon. They heck changed it a bit in the remakes. You love the fossil Pokemon? Well, the fossil Pokemon are awesome. It's just a shame that we don't get them here. So, if I were to play through this, if I were to get them... Actually, let's see what they look like. There we go. Just want to run into one of them just to show it off. You get Unknown. There's 26 of them. They added 2 more with Generation 3, so there's like a whole Pokedex for them as well. They have Hidden Power, and the type is different depending on which Unknown you have. Please do not let that be a water or ground. It's... okay. This is Unknown K. They actually figured out how to make their own language with it, or use the English language, but make Unknown in there. Like, use unknowns. I have a feeling this is either a grass, fire, or a bug type hidden power attack. It changes depending on which Pokemon, which Unknown you have. So sometimes you'll come across Unknown with a move that's super effective, which is terrifying. Other times you'll come across one that's not very effective, and those are the ones you're going to want to... if you have a Zubat, those are the ones you're going to want to use to train. Because those, you can just go through them easily. It's not that bad. So, I mean, there you go. Got a Paralyzed Cure Berry. If I remember correctly, there are 2 that I'm aware of. Paralyzed and Poison. Natu is what you get there. Yeah, the extra route is where you can catch a Natu, which is a Psychic and Flying. I don't know if they're any good. I don't use them, though I can get them. But I just never figured out if they were any good. I wonder what type of Unknown. Maybe it's an Unknown. Oh. Yeah, the only one you can get is Aerodactyl, and that's, I think, if you trade a Chansey. Is that what I think it is? What is it, Luigi Pro? So we have nothing else to do except go through the Sprout Tower. Only because I want to be slightly overpowered for this. However hard we battle, the tower will stand strong. Okay. At nighttime, when you play this, you can catch Ghastly. So if you want a very good... if you want a really good ghost type, there you go. Pokemon game. Yeah, Pokemon game. So... oh, wow. And if you want to just, like, breeze through this whole thing, just, you know, fire, flying types, there you go. This isn't Super Mario World. No, it's not. I did that the other day. Love my shirt. Thank you. So now Quilliam's at 10, and we'll be getting Ember within the next 2 levels. The stages here either have a Bellsprout or they have a Hoot Hoot. Both are easy to take down, unless you have a water type for your starter. Then you might have some trouble, unless you get like a flying type. And then, there's not really much else to say. I guess this works if you have, like, if you have, like, you just barely caught a Pokemon and you want to just, power level it. You just have it out, switch it for one of these. It's not going to do that much damage, and there you go. You just got a Wii U? Nice. I mean, nobody cares about Luigi. What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? Have you seen my Super Mario Maker 2 videos? I play as Luigi in those in those videos. You gotta respect Luigi. Right, right. Here we express our gratitude to honor all Pokemon, except yours. Yours are about to be defeated. Okay, I'm seeing like a notification for like the video I put up talking about like playing this. You choose Sobble. I'm picking Sobble. Sobble's gonna be my my main Pokemon for that game, or it's gonna be in my team. So, Sobble Squad, where are you? Where are you? Or are you gonna pick the one that kind of looks like, not? They say Bugs Bunny, and it's like, nah, it's like the rabbit from like the Trix commercials. Okay, one more level. It's either 1 or 2 levels. It learns it before it evolves. I remember that. You don't like Score Bunny? Score Bunny's okay. It just looks. I'm not as interested in it. I prefer the water types. Unless it's like Gen 4, then I go straight for Chimchar. Gen 3, I go for Trico. You're going Score Bunny? Nice. And let him go with Score Bunny if he wants. Let Jaden go for Score Bunny. It's their choice. I might choose a rabbit, but I don't know really. Yeah, it's kind of a hard choice. I think with Gen 7, I picked Rowlet, the little owl one that people started doing that one meme of. I started using that one. Or I used that and I have a Decidueye on my game. How's it going? This is Joey. Got a minute? Hey, let's get back together in battle. I promise things will be different. Route 30 is where I'll be. Give me a shout when you come. Alright, later. We'll battle him when we're done here. It's not going to be a challenge because they don't change levels until like a little bit later into the game. So it's not like they're going to be at level 20 right away. They, their Pokemon get stronger as you get stronger. Popplio's not that good. Yeah, I don't. I went for, wait, Popplio. Oh, that, yeah, okay, that's the one from Gen 7. I was just like, wait, hold on, Popplio? I don't remember that Pokemon, but yeah, I remember that one. I went for Oshawott for Gen 5. Yeah, Gen 5. And then Gen 1, I always pick Squirtle. Unless it's like Pokemon Yellow where I'm stuck with Pikachu, but then I get all 3 starters, and finding out that Charizard is the worst one for the Elite Four, while the other 2 can hold their own. That was disappointing. I was like, oh, I got this Charizard, it's got Fly, it's got Fire moves, go up against the Jinx, it dies instantly. I was like, okay, fine. When will we ever have a Fire Grass type? I don't know if that'll ever happen. If it does, that'd be interesting, because we already have a Fire Water type. That'd be kind of cool. Water Squad besides Gen 7? For me, Water Squad is Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 4 if I really want to, but mostly I just go with a Fire type. It really depends on what team I want to build. Gen 5, and that's it. We did get a bug fire. True, we have, was it Volcarona? Oh my gosh, this thing is not going to evolve. No. Okay, then. like to organize my attacks. Bulbasaur, Cyndaquil, Mudkip, Piplup, Oshawott, Froakie, Litten, Scorbunny. Nice. Mine is Squirtle, Totodile, Trico, Chimchar, Oshawott. Man, I didn't use anything from Gen 6. Huh. I guess Fennekin. Rowlet, and then I'm gonna go with Sobble. What does everyone hate? Poplio? I don't know. I think it's because there was just a lot of water types. I didn't go for it. I preferred, like, it's the fully evolved form of Rowlet, so I wanted a Decidueye, who was freaking cool in that game. So this stage has... Okay, so it's just a bunch of Bellsprouts and stuff we're battling. Technically, I think we have to do this after we beat the first gym, but I'm doing this before. Oh, I have Ember. I wasn't even paying attention. Okay, cool. So I might switch to Pidgey for the Pokemon that aren't... For anything that's not a grass type, I'll use Quilliam. If not, I'll switch to Bird. Squirtle, Cyndaquil, Mudkip, Chimchar, Tepig, Chespin, Rowlet, Sobble. Nice. I used Chespin when I had when I got Pokemon Y. I don't know why I keep looking this way. When I got Pokemon Y, I used Chespin, and it was great until you know, the game's like, "Hey, do you want a Kanto starter?" I'm like, "Yes." I'll take Squirtle, thank you very much, and I just moved on. I never used Chespin. Like, I barely evolved it when I beat the game, so, or when I beat the Elite Four. Then I went to go evolve Chespin because I didn't use it anymore. Alright, welcome back, Metasonic Chow. It's like Viridian Forest, just one more challenge before the gym. Yeah, even though, I mean, I guess it's, you can kind of go at this at either, actually no, yeah, you do have to do this before the gym. Even though you get an HM that requires a gym badge, it's really weird. How much I trust my Pokemon? Well, I mean, I trust them to beat you. I picked Froakie and brought Chespin as a replacement later on. Oh. Right. Wait, how'd you pick a Froakie and then took a Chespin with you? It's like, I took a Chespin with me, and then later on I was like, oh, hey, do you want this starter? Just see, it's like the Kanto one's like, okay, yeah, I'll take a Squirtle with me. Whoa. That's kind of weird. Wait, 19 messages? Nightbot? What happened? Why are you getting mad at... What happened? Nothing happened. That was kind of weird. I don't know why that happened. It never does that. I think it does. Squirtle, Cyndaquil, Trico, Piplup, Oshawott, Fennekin, Poplio, Scorbunny. Okay. I can respect those. That's right. I was like, wait, what am I even doing? Hater. What was the question? I don't know. I think we were just talking about what our what starters we picked for each generation. So like Gen 1, Gen 2, like Gen 1 all the way to Gen 7, and then what you're picking for Gen 8. So like what your starters will be, or what they are. Yeah, pretty much starters. One time I got the game at launch, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire came out, I picked Alpha Sapphire. I got Omega Ruby day one. Oh man, I spent an entire week on that and that was so much fun. You are indeed skilled as a trainer, as promised here's your HM. But let me say this, you should treat your Pokemon better. The way you battle is far too harsh. Pokemon are not tools of war. He claims to be an elder, but he's weak. It stands to reason. I'd never lose to fools who babble about being nice to Pokemon. I only care about strong Pokemon that can win. I really couldn't care less about weak Pokemon. Dylan used an escape rope. Dylan's a jerk. I'm gonna take this item, because I'm gonna need it right away. Magikarp, oh. Starters are Squirtle, Cyndaquil, Mudkip, Piplup, Oshawott, Froakie, Poplio, Sobble. Wow, there's a lot of water types there. That's awesome. Water types are getting representation. Alright, and we're gonna battle you. So good of you to come here. Sprout Tower is a place of training. People and their Pokemon test bonds to build a brighter future together. I am the final test. Allow me to check the ties between your Pokemon and you. It's gonna be like an infomercial thing. Your Pokemon and you, and it's like an instructional video on how to be a trainer. I think I beat the main game and Delta episode in Alpha Sapphire with a span of 3 to 4 days. I think mine was within a week. I was taking my time with it. Pokemon X and Y, I beat that in like 2 days. The special attack went up. Well, it's not gonna live long enough to see that. And for Hoot Hoot, we're gonna bring out Quilliam. Hey, Terrence the Beast, how you doing? Wow. It must have good special defense. Might have to leave soon. Alright, it's fine. It's awesome that you got to stick around. Oh, Foresight. That means it, you can attack ghost types with, it makes it so that way you're able to use, like, normal attacks on ghost type Pokemon. It's kind of crazy. And there's level 13. Why does everyone hate Poplio? Because some people... Besides some people, I love Poplio. Some people just didn't like it. They don't like the design or whatever. Just not fans of it, so yeah. Also, Bob Ross. Got a Bob Ross emote in the chat. It's awesome. So I think my goal might be to get to Azalea Town by the end of the stream. Or at least make some progress to get there. Ah, excellent. You and your Pokemon should have no problem using this move. Take this Flash HM. Back when Flash was an HM before a TM. Flash illuminates even the darkest of all places, but to use it out of battle, you need the badge from Violet's gym. Which we will be going for, because that's the last thing we have to do here. So, use the escape rope we got earlier, rather than taking the long way out. There we go. Flash does nothing in 2019. Flash does nothing in this game. Like, for the most part, you can go through sections of this game without having to worry about it. In the original, in Pokemon Red and Blue, you didn't need it at all. You had a Game Boy Color, you were good. Like, as long as you knew your way through it, you were fine. You never needed that move. It's gonna be a little bit before we're able to move faster. So, I do want to get, like, the bicycle, but it's gonna take a little bit. A Pokemon in here that I want to get, oh, wait up, what's the hurry? Have you gone to the Pokemon gym? Oh! I'm getting way too ahead of myself. I feel like I just beat the gym. I'm getting ahead of myself right now. So let's go fight the gym. I think what I want to do is evolve Cyndaquil. So I will have it fight the next battle, and then the rest just go on with Burb. Yeah, the bike. It's going to be a while. We have to get to Goldenrod City for that. Let me see if you're good enough to face Falkner. I should be. I don't know. Spearow's another decent choice for flying types if you want flying moves right away. But if you can wait a few levels, then there you go. Legendary roadblocks. And I mean, you're not going to want to go into like a bunch of areas and then come back for gyms because you can only make so much progress. Tom the Wolfinator, thank you so much for following. Come on in and say hello. So we have a little bit more to... Oh, well, actually, now that I think about it, if it's just single battles, then I can probably just go in and, might be able to just go in and actually, oh, what am I trying to say? I could just go in with Pidgey first. If it's just single battles, but apparently it's not. Played up to half of Kanto, then skipped there because I got a new phone. Oh, stop there because you got a new phone. Oh, okay. Yeah, like the first time I played it, I bought a cartridge like a couple of years ago. Usually I want to go with Pidgey in the next fight because it's actually a bad idea to over-level your Pokemon. So I think I'm not going to have a Quilava until I beat the gym. Which I'm fine with. It's just, I need to make sure it's not going to use its other attack, which is Mud Slap. But only the gym leader has it. And it's useless against my Pidgey, so maybe it was a good idea to bring it with me. I'm going to say I didn't think I would see next playing a Pokemon game. Gold, Silver, Crystal is my second favorite game behind Heart Gold and Soul Silver remakes. It's an excellent remakes. The only reason I'm playing this is because this is actually my favorite video game, so yeah. Crystal is the best game. 2018, 2019. You can say all the way back to 2011. Yeah, I don't have any more berries, but what I can do is heal you, even though it's only like 14 HP. I'd rather be safe on that one. And then Burb is going to have to fight as much as possible. So that way I can fight with Quilliam afterwards. Wings with a jolt of electricity. I won't allow such insult to bird Pokemon. I will show you the real power of the magnificent bird Pokemon. Alright then, we got our first gym battle against Falkner, who's going to use flying types. Pidgey and Pidgeotto. Back just in time for Falkner. Will you please catch a fur? Of course, just asking. How dare the Gen 2 rep Smash Brothers... the Gen 2 rep in Smash Brothers be Pichu. I know, that hurts. Memes galore, thank you so much for following. Come on in and say hello. So I'm going to use Gust. Okay, that worked. I guess you... I just keep using Gust. I think I'm just pretty... I think I might be a little over-leveled. Just saying. Pidgey's attack missed, which is good. Okay, sorry about that. I was checking the setting. Burb for Smash. Pichu is popular, and popularity equals rep in Smash Brothers. See, that's the Fire Emblem characters. Well, I mean, the original Fire Emblem characters. When the series wasn't popular in the West, so they came in and it's like, hey, now Fire Emblem's a series, let's invest in that now because people like it. Because they like the characters behind it. I'm gonna sand attack you. I do not want you... If this one's able to beat Pidgey, I do not want it to ever use Mud Slap. So I'm gonna do this twice, and then it'll hopefully miss more attacks. I don't think there's a Gen 5 representation fighter in Smash Brothers. I think they skipped it. Like Gen 3 and 5 don't have representation. Gen 1 has the most. With the Pokemon Trainer, with those 3 Pokemon, Pikachu, Mewtwo. Gen 2 has Pichu, Gen 4 has Lucario, Gen 6 has what's that Pokemon's called? The water one, I forgot its name. And Pidgey just sweeps the whole thing. I overtrained for this one. Greninja, there you go. And then, obviously, 7 has Incineroar. And that's Cherished Bird Pokemon. Alright, take this. It's the official Pokemon League Zephyr badge. I want some money. The Zephyr badge raises the attack of Pokemon. It also enables Pokemon to use Flash if they have it. Here, take this too. And this is Mud Slap. By using this TM, a Pokemon will instantly learn a new move. Think before you act. A TM can only be used once. TM31 contains Mud Slap. It reduces the enemy's accuracy while it causes some damage. In other words, it is both defensive and offensive. The more you know. Again, did you miss anything? We got our first gym badge. We discovered something about Pokemon, about the egg. My assistant is at the Pokemon Center in Violet City. Could you talk to him? At least the remakes make this leader a bit annoying with Roost and the higher levels. Yeah, that's true. So I'm gonna heal and completely ignore you. Now I'll talk to you. Here be not Burb the... Oh. Not Burb, though. Long time no see. Professor Elm asked me to find you. He has another favor to ask. Would you take the Pokemon egg? Yeah, sure. I received an egg. We discovered that a Pokemon will not hatch until it grows in the egg. It also has to be with other active Pokemon to hatch. You're the only person we can rely on. Please call Professor Elm when that egg hatches. Okay. And then from here, we can just move on, actually. We don't have to do anything in Violet City anymore. Unless we're just passing by, but even then, we should be fine. Put 3. And for potions, I'll take 3. Am I gonna catch any more Pokemon? Possibly. I might go for Wooper, just because I'd never run one. I might go for a more unique team. But I also need to cover my my weaknesses as well. I'll talk to you. You have some good Pokemon there. It must be from the training you gave them around Violet City. The training at the gym must have been especially helpful. As a souvenir of Violet City, take this. It increases the power of Grass-type moves. And get a Miracle Seed, so if you have the, you might play this game again while watching the stream. Nice! So if you have a Grass-type starter or any Grass-type Pokemon, there you go. This automatically powers them up. I don't know what Pokemon I can get here. Ekans. Yeah. I don't want that Pokemon. I haven't seen you around before, so you think you're pretty tough, huh? You think you're tough? I'll show you tough. Youngster Albert sends out Rattata. Then watches the prey uses its wings to... Well, I mean... It can start up wind. It caused a little whirlwind. Actually, no one uses Hoppip, but you do. That's awesome. I never really found a use for Hoppip, that's why. Was there ever a Pokemon Gen 2 tournaments? I'm not sure. I think it was like 7 or 8 when Generation 2 started, so I don't really know. And there's our Quilava. My last team 2016 was Typhlosion, Crobat, Clefable, Kadabra, Lapras, and Dragonite. That's a pretty sweet team. And youngster Albert has been defeated once again, as Master Quilliam starts to become more and more powerful. That's a pretty solid team. So we now have a Quilava on our teams, which is great. But before I battle any more of these trainers, I want to catch me a new team member. So I'm going to go here, and let's hope for a water type. There's only like one water type we can get here. Assuming it's the right game, because sometimes you're never given what you need. First time that I run a Clefable and Crobat for a full team. Really? How did Clefable work for you? Because I know Crobat's excellent in Gen 2, but never knew about Crobat. I mean, not Crobat, Clefable. Like, I never really knew about Clefable, so I'm not sure. I think once I catch this new Pokemon, I'm just gonna train that one, so that way I can make sure it's strong enough. Starting Pokemon Silver soon, give you some tips for just asking. I would say just, I don't know, battle as many trainers as you can. Don't be afraid to swap out. Don't be afraid to swap out, use berries and switch items, or use items and stuff like that. I don't know. Why don't I play Pokemon more often on my channel? I never know if the interest is there. If you mean on the YouTube channel, obviously the interest is not going to be there. That's built around Sonic the Hedgehog, which I'd like to go a bit further from that. As for Twitch, Pokemon's a long game. It takes a while. It's like a 20-30 hour game depending on what you do. I know this one's going to be a long game. I might do everything in it, so I might have to have a game in between. So that way I'm not just constantly playing Pokemon all the time. So I think that's what I might do. Like, have one day Pokemon, have another day, have a different day where I play something else. So I think that might be my plan. So it'd be like every other stream you would get Pokemon, until this game is beaten. And then when I beat the Elite Four, I'll find out whether or not people want to see me go and battle Red, which we'd have to, like, chill and do, like, a long stream of just grinding. But we'll see when we get to that point. Right now, it's just, like, the beginning stuff. So, yeah. I always ran Crobat and Typhlosion in my main 2 mons. Sometimes I would run Quagsire and Heracross just to get a couple of random mons. Nice. You'd love to see me battle Red? Oh, that's gonna be a nightmare, but I am more than willing to go for that challenge. Where is this Pokemon at? I always wanted a Heracross, but I've had the worst luck ever finding it. Yeah, I've never found one by using Headbutt, so I know that feeling. It's kind of tough. What if Red was Dave? No, Dave's not that good of a trainer. Oh, did I just say that too loud? Your channel's based off a Sonic character doesn't mean you have to just make Sonic videos. I mean, once the channel started, you lots. That's the other thing. The thing is that because I'm still trying to grow the channel, sometimes I have to rely on doing a Sonic video because I can't get away with doing with like any other kind of video that I wanted to. Like for instance, I did a video on the talking about the Nintendo Switch, the Switch Lite, and the possibility, well, which is now confirmed, of the revised standard Nintendo Switch, and also a hypothetical Switch Pro, and that didn't do so well. In fact, that was probably one of the worst performing videos I've had in a while, only because the interest wasn't there. It's like, I don't mind playing anything I want, it's just, I also have to consider the channel itself. It's gotta grow, otherwise I'm just, you know, kind of treading water. Be you do what you want to do. Again, I have to find a balance between the two. That's what it is. There are videos that I want to do, but there's also, like, got to make sure that it does well enough on the channel. So, like, hey, I can get away with doing more of these videos. That'd be awesome. So it's a balance between what I want to do and sometimes what I might have to do. Consistency is key nowadays. Yeah, that's the other thing. Obviously, I don't upload every day. So, I mean, I kind of got tired of that because it was very exhausting to make videos like that so many times. That's the Pokemon I want. I don't know why I can't find it, and I have to battle a trainer. I'm going for Wooper. That's pretty much what I'm going. I'm going for Wooper, and I can't even find it, like, in the wild, so I can actually have one of my own. Unless somehow I'm going to find out that I actually can't catch one. If that's the case, then it might be a little SOL right now. Should be able to get it in this area. Quagsire on my team? Yeah, I mean, I never run a Quagsire, so it'd be interesting to run it. Plus, I'd take care of my ground type as well. So I'd cover I'd cover some more weaknesses. Because it's probably because of popular of YouTubers. I'm sure people understand if you don't just do Sonic related games. Again, it's one of those, it just depends on the video, I guess. Because I've had times where people will... I've had people complain that I did a Route 32. Yeah, I'm in the right area. Okay, Route 32. That's the area. Pokemon. Wooper in the grass is a 30%. Oh my gosh, I had to catch it at night. Alright, well, I'm skipping Wooper. It's 30% at night, so unless I was gonna sit and play until 6 o'clock, I can't get it. So I am gonna have to move on. That sucks. Tasting nutritious. Nah, I don't want it. There we go. Great ball. Movie Sonic, am I right? But it's just for the whole like YouTube thing, it's one of those I have to... It's almost one of those, even if I can change the clock, right? No, you can only change it within, I think, 1 hour. You can only change it forward and back 1 hour, and that's it. Can I play more? I'm only gonna be able to stream for so long. Only because I got a Elgato HD60S recently, and I've been trying to like use that so I can see if it can work. You can, but by cheating. Well, I mean, it'd be a little hard to do that on a 3DS. Freshly caught. All right. One of these will be a guy talking about a quillfish. So hopefully I can find it. Find him. Wish I could get a fishing rod super early, but I can't. Because a fishing rod would really help out. I can probably get a Poliwag instead. But for now, no water type. Unless I go for Slowpoke. Yeah, pretty much it'd have to be the Fisher Ralph. Oh, no, not Ralph. It's a different one. I think his name starts with a T or something. Ooh, Hypnosis. I might go for Poliwrath. Yeah, I like that Pokemon. And it has Quick Attack. Excellent. Fisher should be somewhere around here. I know, but on original hardware, there's a button combo that can bring you to the dev settings in this game to change time manually. I don't think that exists. Poliwrath is one of your favorites? Yeah, it's one of my favorites to use in this game, so I might go with it. And this will be the most boring couple of battles, just because it's a freaking Magikarp. I think for most of it. I think the last one's like a different Pokemon. What type of video games do I like? 2D platformers. Those are my favorites. Next to that would be like adventure games like Zelda games. And then Pokemon. Oh, it's a level 15. Oh my gosh. You prefer the DS remakes? The DS remakes are really good. It's just, I love the originals. If you want to play Pokemon, make Pokemon videos sometimes, do it if you want to. Yeah, the only thing is that the big thing with Pokemon videos now is just like being overly negative about the new games, and I'm just like, wow, I am not interested in talking about this, because it's really, it kind of hurts to see this, to see like the possible quality drop with the newest games. I mean, I have ideas about talking about it, but it's just whether or not I actually want to make that video. I don't want to turn into Twip where I'm making like 5 videos on the same thing. It's not a dig at Twip, it's just, you know, he's made multiple videos on the same thing. What about Fire Red, Leaf Green? Those are excellent remakes. If you have those are probably the best ways to get into the Kanto games, next to, I guess, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, though I wouldn't really recommend them if you want to play those and then go right into the mainstream games, because it's a lot of hand-holding. Do I prefer the originals because of nostalgia? Partially. It's nostalgia, and then it's also just I prefer how the game looks. I know the remakes look really good, but I think these look awesome. So it might mostly be a nostalgia thing. Why are people so negative to Pokemon games? Like, really? It's because, well, one, we aren't getting every single Pokemon available into those games, but the other thing is the fact that some people have noticed that the animation quality has either dropped, or it's just like the animation has been recycled from previous games, which for a main series Pokemon game going onto a console, I guess their expectations were much higher. And honestly, from seeing something like Battle Revolution and stuff like that, I would probably say my expectations were a little bit higher as well. Am I gonna play it? Yeah. I'm just hoping I'm not disappointed by it, because if I am, then I don't know if I would keep playing those. She used my money. Battle Revolution was garbage. That wasn't really the point. It was just the animations in it that were much better. There we go. This person is who I needed to talk to. So if I talk to... Yeah, it was Ralph. So if he calls on a specific day and say, hey, there's a rare Pokemon here, that Pokemon is Quillfish, and it's the only way you can get it. Blizzard or Battle Revolution is good looking. So yeah, that's the only way you can get Quillfish, is if that trainer calls you and says that there's a Pokemon there. Now we're gonna get to the point that's gonna be a little troubling for me, because I do not have a I don't have a water or grass type, so I might need to go and catch one for the time being. Not gonna run a grass type in my team, but I might need something temporary. You prefer the Gen 4 looks? It's fine. Gen 4 looks pretty good. Alright, I might need a Bellsprout for now. Only because I know there's rock and ground types that I'm gonna have to get through. Oh, I want to evolve Pidgey first. I'm gonna be over-leveled by the time I get to fighting. Like, by the time I get to the next gym, I'm already powerful enough to take on the entire gym. Like, water-type Pokemon, Greninja, looks so epic in the anime. Nice. Wait, what? Oh, it's 18. Okay. I have a question. Will it please catch a Sentry? Sorry if it sounds rude. I'm just wondering. I don't know if I would catch it. It just seems like a... How about this for a unique team? Should I or should I not? Hoppip, yes or no? I'm gonna regret asking that question, but I think the idea is funny. Go for it? Oh no. Okay, we're gonna watch this. We're gonna watch this become a disaster on its own. We're not gonna take it through the whole thing. We're not gonna take. We're not gonna take it through the entire journey. I just want to see how far we can go with it. Sonic 1630, what, 15 or 16? 1534. How you doing? So we have a Hoppip now. If I have a jump lift by the end of this, I'm gonna be so mad and it's gonna be so funny. Alright, what am I naming this one? What am I naming her? It is a female. Keep in mind, female Hoppip. What am I naming her? This is already a bad idea as it is. Actually, if I get a grass type move on Hoppip, then it might actually be really cool. Hibiki AO, welcome. Thank you for following, and feel free to say hi in the chat. Just call it no. Plant. No you. And you gotta beat... And you got her to beat Red. Oh, no. Oh my god, that would be amazing. Plant. Plant. Just name it Plant. Hibiki, how you doing? Welcome. So, do we have a nickname for it? I'm ready to just go with this. I love the idea already. It's gonna be the biggest challenge, but... Oh, man. Plant 9000? Plant. So generic. You're doing good? Awesome. So we're just going with Plant. So do we Plant all in lowercase? It's gonna be lowercase Plant. There you go. Can you get Meowth and Crystal? I think you can. Gotcha, Jason. It's like, ooh, YT. Thank you for following. Feel free to hop in the chat and say hello. I think you can get Meowth in Pokemon Crystal, because I remember using it, and I used it against the 4th gym, and it was so useful. Pikachu? Not until we get to Viridian Forest. It's gonna take us a while to get there. We're gonna evolve, we're gonna battle, we're gonna grind and try to get Plant as strong as we can and see how far we can go. It's gonna be a disaster, and I love the idea of it already. I hope it gets a grass type move soon, so that way I can give it the Miracle Seed. So that way I can have a much more powerful Plant. Why is Viridian City in Crystal? Because they wanted to bring the entire previous generation area into the new games. And it was thanks to some compression technology, or some kind of compression thing from Satoru Iwata that made this whole thing possible. And we're getting close to hatching this thing. There are 2 regions here, so I think it's awesome that there's 2 regions here. Okay, we're gonna power level this guy. I mean, girl. Plant is a female. Can meow him a Garfield something, be a wasted party slot. He can do nothing or something. But if I have it in the 4th gym, it's so useful. Like, none of the ghost types can hit it. That's the best part about it. I don't know if I wanted to waste a party slot, though, because I do want to make sure all of them are useful for something. But I might have it there. Oh, okay, scrap the nothing thing. Yeah, try to make sure that they're useful on the team. So it's going to be a lot of power leveling just to get Plant as strong as them. Why does Pokemon have power plants? Can they make farms or something? Well, that's how... I mean, where does the electricity come from? They can't just put a bunch of things next to electric Pokemon. I'm pretty sure that's not, it's not ethical. So, power plants have to exist. Level 16 Pidgey, level 14 Quilava, level 7 Plant. Have you ever played any Pokemon ROM hacks of Crystal? No, I haven't. I've played stuff for like Fire Red and Leaf Green, but not Pokemon Crystal. I do know about the Vietnamese Pokemon Crystal. There's just like this horrible butchered translation. I do know about that, but that's it. Oh, no, Pokemon Pyre? Or I know there is a ROM hack of it. I never got around to playing it because I think it disappeared. Or it was taken down. I don't think I'll go far with Plant. We'll see. Crystal Clear seems good. Okay, I'm super curious. What is the moveset for Plant? Okay, I'm gonna do this with... Gen 2 Learn Set. Oh yeah, you can rename your Pokemon in Let's Go anytime. Let's see, by leveling up, you will learn... Oh, not that. Synthesis at 5, but I don't think it has... I think it might have that. Tackle, Poison Powder... Oh my gosh, it learns nothing until 20... Wow. Oh boy. Okay then. I don't think Plant is going to be useful at all. We're going to have to teach us some moves, if we can. This is going to be Complete laugh fest. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not affected by a fire type. Or fire types are not affected by that. I'm only using this because special. You know, it's got pretty bad special defense. So at least I can get away with that. I got an X attack, which is cool. Gen 2 is one of the best games. Oh yeah, or one of the best gens. Absolutely. Love Gen 2. I didn't expect to see anyone here. That's battle. Why is there a plant? You know that ground is super effective against fire, but why is ground good at fire? I don't know. I actually really don't know the answer to that one. Oh dear God, it's an Onyx. I might be completely SOL on this. Okay. Go Quillium. Probably going to get wrecked here. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. I'm only doing this so that way I can get, Man, I really enjoy the stream. Good luck and... thanks for coming by, Two-Tailed Gaming. I think I'm only doing this so that way I can get the burn, so that way I can do a little bit more damage. That's my only reason for using it. That's what I wanted, because it weakens its physical attack. Like so. Jump Love learns Mega Drain at 44. That's ridiculous. Okay, let's check this one then. What level do I get? 20? Wait, no, 18. Okay, so I have to train it 11 levels for it to actually start learning really good moves, and then just don't evolve it until it gets Mega Drain, and then let it evolve. This is not going to end well. I've made a terrible mistake. So I already have it at level 9. Not too bad. And I think this might be Sandshrews, so I could probably just take it down. Game data. Yeah, I'm kind of using this as a bit of a reference. I want to see exactly what the best possible route for this is. Oh my gosh, those stats are abysmal. I'm on the wrong Pokemon. Okay, fine. I will do this. What is the best to leave it at then? It learns everything at 30 as a Hoppip. We didn't even get to the second gym with this plant. With Game Freak doing too much Kanto nostalgia pandering? I mean, is this from recent stuff? Because it's not in this game. We need more Gen 2 games. No, we're fine. Sinnoh remakes when? Hopefully in the future, we can start saying Sinnoh confirmed. Maybe on the maybe on a console. Maybe on the Switch. That'd be awesome. Yeah, okay, then X and Y would be, yeah, because they tried to make X and Y too much like the Kanto region. Wait, tackle? Cool, I got an attack. This is a shame it's not useful. At least now. It was burned. Okay. Right, okay. Yeah, it is a lot of Gen 1 nostalgia pandering. I don't know why they don't do it for Gen 2. It's obviously superior. You have fire types. I played most of the 3DS games of Pokemon, but not the DS ones. The DS ones, the Gen 4 stuff is kind of slow. Gen 5, a little bit faster. The sequels to the Gen 5, like Black and White 2, those are actually... Yes, more Gen 2 pandering, please. Okay, let's see how you fare against the Sandshrew. Okay, then. Yeah, they are slow, but they're still solid games. Who's my favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Blastoise. It's kind of funny to say when I say Gen 2 is my favorite generation of Pokemon. I like Blastoise, and Generation 2 is awesome. So, there you go. Played Diamond so much when you were younger? Nice. Actually, yeah, I did the same thing. I actually had a, the evolved form of Zigzagoon, Linoon. I had one of those with Thunderbolt and Covet, and I got it all the way to level 75. Bring it through the time capsule. True. I can do that, but I do need to get to Ekritique City first. And wait an entire day, so... Even if I get there on stream, I have to wait one more day just to actually do trades, which I might do that. What generation is Chimchar? 4. Dang it. Time capsule, that's new. Didn't know that was in Pokemon. That was for Generation 2 because it didn't take place at the same time as Generation 1 did. It took place, I believe, 3 years later. And that was also the excuse to get around the fact that you couldn't send brand new attacks to older games. So they made it a restriction. I heard that people hate for it looking for Linoon, but was before. Why is that a thing? I don't know. I just got a Linoon because I needed a Pokemon with Covet and Pickup. And and that's the reason why I got it. And I trained it to the point where it was picking up good items, and I can use Covet whenever I needed to get like a heart scale. I get to the point where my Lugia was level 100 in Gen 4 and is still with me to this day. I actually have a shiny Lugia on my Pokemon Heart Gold, and I've had that since it came out. Like, since the game's released, I've had it. I got it like 3 weeks after it launched. It's my favorite Gen 4 starter, Chimchar. Only because I have got a bit of a thing to tell about Infernapes. See, a couple of years ago when I would play against my brothers in Pokemon, like we'd get our teams for Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, and we put them into Pokemon Battle Revolution just because it had the better animations. And we would do battles to see, you know, we would have our own battles and see who can win all of them, who doesn't win all of them, and we'd be going up against each other. I went up against my one of my older brothers, and he had an Arceus on his team. That was his last Pokemon. My last Pokemon was an Infernape, and I just destroyed him. So that's why I was like, you know what? This one's my favorite from now on, just because I took out an Arceus with it. My Lugia is in Gen 7, but will sadly not be in Gen 8. Yep. Sadly, that's going to be the fate of a lot of Pokemon. Even probably my Pokemon that I won the Battle Tower in Gen 4. I won that in it, and I don't think those Pokemon will be able to go any further. Actually, hold on. I'm at level 11 already, so as long as I keep power leveling, there's a chance I could just keep... There's a chance I can make it, actually. I might be able to evolve... Actually, am I going to want to evolve it, though? I don't know yet. Oh, this is going to be a bad idea. Sometimes panic when I lose my Gen 7 game since Lugia is in it. Yeah, I know that feeling. It's not a good feeling at all. Oh boy. And that's Plant. Dang it. We're just going all out on this battle for it. Come on, Plant, you gotta earn some experience on your own. You've grown attached to that Lugia. Again, it's a feeling I'm familiar with. I've grown attached to like specific Pokemon that I still carry with me. Like my Infernape's still in my Pokemon Y, and I need to move it over to Pokemon Sun and Moon. And the same about my Swampert in Alpha Sapphire. Exactly. It's like you get attached to these Pokemon. So when you lose your save data, or when you have to transfer it, you make sure that it tries to get there without completely disappearing or anything. There we go. That was definitely worth all that time. It is not going to battle again. That takes way too long. Or at least it's not going to battle until I heal it and try to get it some good moves. I have a feeling Gen 8 won't be that good of a game because people will hate on it. Yeah, it's going to be like right away. There's going to be hate for that game. Clayton Smith, thank you so much for following. Sorry I didn't catch your the notification like 2 minutes ago, but thank you so much. But yeah, I don't I think they're just gonna hate on it from day one, or like, I don't know. Like, I'm at that point where I really just don't want to hear much about the new Pokemon games, because when you hear something about it, you hear also negativity. You also see the people saying, bring back the National Dex. And it's like, you make it sound like they've never removed the Pokemon from the National Dex before, because Gen 3 happened. But even then, at least it had data for the rest of the Pokemon, because they had plans for it. This one's like, not sure what to do. Wow, Burb is gonna get... Well, it's getting roasted. Oof. Oof. I feel like it'll be a good game despite the negativity. It'll still be a solid game, it's just whether or not people are gonna care for that. I mean, it's open world, that's cool. Some roasted burb for dinner. Nope. The burb shall never be roasted. Well, this is kind of awkward. I don't have anything for that. Yeah, burn doesn't do anything outside of battle, so I'm fine with that. Oh, who are you? I finally got through that cave. It was much bigger than I expected. I got too tired to explore the whole thing, so I came outside. Oh, okay. Poison Cure Berry. Wrong one. My opinion, Dynamax is not a good of idea. Sorry for the negativity. It's fine. Feel free to express your opinion. It's just some people are just go a little too hard with expressing their opinion, if that means anything or if that makes any sense. Like, some people are just a little too I wouldn't say expressive. Like, their opinions, they just try to, like... Well, I don't really know the best way of explaining it. I just, you know, get tired of it. Oh, crap. Oh, no. And this is where my story ends. I'm gonna heal as fast as I can. Let's get that burn. This is what I was hoping to... I probably should have gone with a Bellsprout. Okay. So far, so good. I'll take it. And there we go. I think I'm going to be saying this stuff about Ho-Oh if I heard Heart Gold. If I had Heart Gold as a kid. I had Pokemon Gold as a kid. So, Ho-Oh was my favorite in that. Alright, Plant. I'm going to need you to take one hit. Just one hit. That's all I need you to take. You just need to take one. You're a flying type. You're a grass type. You should be able to do this no problem. I need to recover Burb. Can you take this hit? Of course you can take that hit. Low kicks are nothing to you. Come on out, Burb. Yeah, Lugia's so cool. And Gust should be a special move, if I remember correctly. And it's probably not. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt like hell. We're near the Pokemon Center already, so... You know what? You don't let that much up defeat you. You just let your burns do that. Because Plant's coming out. Your defeat... your loss will not go in vain. Oh, wow, it's faster. Okay. Sure, I'll take that. And Poison Powder. Okay, yeah, cool. We're back in business. We're back in action. Not like that horrible Looney Tunes movie. I've seen it, and I don't like it. I like your choice for your favorite game. Thank you. Let's see. This is Skiploom, right? That's Hoppip. So for Hoppip, it would learn Stun Spore, Sleep Powder, Leech Seed, Cotton Spore. Okay, so it learns that stuff. What about Skiploom? Cotton Spore and Mega Drain at 36. Or I can go with Cotton Spore and Mega Drain at 30. So I could probably risk another 12 levels. Just so that way Hoppip can get Mega Drain as fast as it can. Or as soon as it can. Youngster Joey, what do you want? How are your Pokemon doing? My Rattata is raring to go, like always. It's the only one I'm having. So I'm going to be a great trainer with it. Saw a wild Pidgey. Decided to work on my one and only right to the extreme end. It's going to have a Fear Rattata. Yeah, the powder moves. Those will be super useful. I hope. Pokemon Silver is your favorite game. Not sure if that makes me biased. It's fine. I mean, I say a lot of positive things about Pokemon Crystal, but I'm still punished Rattata. But I'm still willing to accept that there are some flaws with it. But for me, it's like I can look past those flaws and still enjoy it for what it is. So I don't know. I'm pretty biased towards this game. Hey, it's a white apricorn. Use poison powder on Dragonites. It works well. Well, I mean, that's if it can make it to that fight. Who are you? You want me to make some balls? Sorry, that'll have to wait. Do you know Team Rocket? Don't worry, I'll tell you anyhow. Team Rocket is an evil gang that uses Pokemon for their dirty work. They're supposed to have disbanded 3 years ago. Anyways, they're in the well cutting off Slowpoke's tails for sale. So I'm going to give them a lesson in pain. Hang on, Slowpoke. Old Kurt is on his way. Ah, my hip. What do I think of Black and White? I wasn't really big into it. I preferred the sequels. Make some balls. Nice. He had to yell it. So it's like as soon as he said it, you had to be like, okay, too loud. Hey there. The guard up top took off when I shouted at him, but then I took a tumble down the well. I slammed down hard on my back so I can't move. Rats, if I were fit, my Pokemon would have punished them. Oh, it can't be helped. Show them how gutsy you are in my place. So a stranger's gonna ask me to go and interact with more strangers. Did I get the reference at all? What reference? I have a feeling I probably don't know the reference. I'm sorry. What does biased even mean? Well, I mean, I guess like your opinions are a little skewed by like certain things when it pertains to whatever subject it is. Like in this case, it would be a video game. When people say things about it, and when you say something about it, yours are more favorable than what others would say, or what you would normally say about a different game if it was. I don't know. It's kind of weird to explain because I'm not too certain about the exact definition of it. So sorry. Oh wait, can Plant fight all of them? Oh, I want to try this now. I mean, I probably won't fight all of them now. Plant, come on. It's Tackle. Oh, it's the drag. Okay. It took down a Dragonite with poison powder. Oh my gosh. That is awesome. Oh, wow. Way to go, Plant. Yeah, way to earn that spot. I think I can make Plant work. You thought Plant was at level 137? That's way too high of a Pokemon level, but if it was, I would be able to... Actually, no. The moment I do anything with it, it goes straight to 100. Oh, that's not good. Ah, yes. The all-terrain Venomoth. I'm gonna have to use that. I wanted to use synthesis, but I can't. Then ask me the best kid. Let's say my kid. Best definition of that. Clayton, you know what? That's actually a very good definition of it. That would work. Or that's the best example that you could give of it, and it works. The Dragonite used barrier and agility only. Oh my god! That's like some blessed RNG right there. Unless it ran out of moves. Okay, so... kind of coming up on 2.5 hours. I think once we get to like the 2.5 hour mark, I'll start, I'll start, you know, wrapping things up. Oh, because it was part poison type. I mean, I can see barrier. I don't understand agility though, but whatever. You know what's funny? You see this the female rocket grunt sprite? I always thought there was like a Zubat or something like under her armpits for some reason. I don't understand why. I always thought there was like, it was supposed to be like a Pokemon, but when I see it now, it's like, oh, it's her hair. It just extends. It just goes that much further down. So, yeah. I mean, it's like one of those things you don't. Oh crap! I just thought about that. All right, let's hope your poor defense kind of goes against you. That'll work. Oh, it's gonna be not very. It's gonna be somewhat effective. Yeah. This girl is another named Rocket member. Yeah. It's a Rocket Grunt. Plant is going to destroy all of them. I will see to it that that is possible. Oh, this Rocket Girl is named Rocket member in the show. Oh, okay. Oh, Cassidy. Yeah, that's right. It is going to dumb. Never mind. I don't want you to fight. I don't think I want you fighting Ekans. I definitely don't want you fighting Ekans. Yeah, no, we're gonna bail you out. Quilliam, feel free. Anytime you want, Quilliam. Save your plant god. Plant versus Arceus win. I mean, if I can make that happen, eventually. I mean, if it's possible, I will carry Plant with me from this one all the way to the most recent gen, to like Gen 7, and if it's possible, Gen 8. We'll see. We'll see when the games come out. But yeah, like replace the purple with blonde, and yeah, that would be her. Huh. Crazy. Plant versus Mega Rayquaza. Oh, I'm just being foolish. There's no way Rayquaza would survive that. Wait, what question? If there was a ROM hack to fix the flaws in the game, would you keep playing the original or for nostalgia? Honestly, if it's not that big of a change, like if it's just visual edits, then yeah, I would still play the original because it doesn't really matter. It's like when people ask me about Sonic 3 Complete, there's so little change that I care about that I don't really use it. So when I play Sonic 3 Knuckles, I just play Sonic 3 Knuckles. I don't go to Sonic 3 Complete all the time. It's only when I stream because people request it and won't stop complaining about it until I use it. So yeah. Keep it unevolved for laughs. I'm keeping it unevolved until it learns Mega Drain. The moment it does that, all hell will be unleashed on the planet. Sonic Air. Okay, now that's a different case because I do really enjoy the 16:9 aspect ratio. So that's if I'm really wanting to play it. Plants is more powerful and evolved? I hope not. What if we just want to? What if we want to jump left? Oh god, quick attack. That hurts a little bit. That hurt a little bit. And Zubat, I think it should be able to fight it. Jumpluff does have good HP. Yeah, so, like, I would like to evolve it to a Jumpluff just to prove that a Jumpluff is possible. And it's still a plant. Plant versus all the Smogon sets. That'd be pretty wild. You just sweep everything with it. What about something like Pokemon 3D, but actually complete? Pokemon 3D was Gen 2, but with a really neat aesthetic and battle system improvements of the modern game. I don't know, because nostalgia hits hard with this game for me. So that'd be a tough one. And a Zubat, so... Friend codes? For what? Oh, because why not? I only have poison powder, so it's not going to be that effective right now. Oh! Oh, it gets sleep powder next! Oh, this is going to be awesome. Oh, 3DS? This is just the 3DS I use for, like, recording games, so I don't really have... I don't have too much on here. Fights through the confusion to take out a Zubat. Sure. Go ahead, Plant. And it's learning Stun Spore, which I can actually use that. And I do want to use that, because Tail Whip is dumb. I don't want it. And then when we get Sleep Powder, we can choose whether or not we want that. I just don't like Tail Whip. Come to think about it, what about Crystal Clear? It just provides starter option, more starter options like customization. They just let you... They let you tackle the game in any order with the gems scaling based on your badges. I haven't played that. I'll have to try that out. I don't know if I would try that anytime soon just because I'm playing a lot of... I'd be playing this and that at the same time, so... Like, play this, give it a little bit of time, and then go to that next. We'll see. There goes your evil schemes of getting me to trade you plants someday. Plant just too strong. Oh, it does the split. That's actually pretty cool. I'm gonna run out of tackles doing this. Oh no, that's not good. Oh no, I'm getting you out of there. Plant? No. Also self-insert characters as Elite Four. That's kind of weird. I would just leave the Elite Four as the Elite Four. Remember that time in the anime where there was a baby Lugia even though legendaries can't breed in the games? Yeah, and for some reason Heatran has a gender even though it's a legendary Pokemon itself. Strange, isn't it? That's plot convenience for anime. They somehow get to where they need to with it. There we go. Just wait till next time on Dragon Ball GT. Yeah, Team Rocket was broken up 3 years ago, but we continued our activities underground. Now you can have fun watching us stir up trouble. Or I could just stop you. I mean, there's nothing stopping me from stopping you. Evil schemes for Plant. Way to go. Team Rocket has taken off. My back's better too. Let's get out of here. As Dragon Ball Plants. Oh my gosh, that would be so cool. Have I seen Detective Pikachu? Yeah, I went to go see it in theaters, I think maybe about a week after it came out. Something like that. I don't remember. You handled yourself like a real hero at the well. I like your style. I would be honored to make balls for a trainer like you. This is all I have now, but take it. He handed me his balls. Is it worth it? I would say it is. If you're a big Pokemon fan, then yeah, it is. If not, then it's a bit of a hard sell. That sounded wrong. They changed the Elite Four in Crystal Clear because it's meant to be a separate thing that takes place after Crystal. Okay. Collect them from trees and bring them to me. I'll make balls out of them. You have an Epicorn for me? Fine, I'll turn it into a ball. Yeah. It'll take a day to make you a ball. Come back for it later. In our case, it'll be 2 days. Remember when he gave his balls to a 10-year-old? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Pepperidge Farm should have said something a long time ago, because that's some sketchy stuff going on. Thank you for waiting. Your Pokemon are fully healed. We hope to see you again soon. You are so evil. Where's the egg at? Moves around inside. Okay. Okay, so I think we've done a lot here. I know I could go into the gym, but that'll probably take a little bit longer. How about this? The next time we come back to Pokemon Crystal, I think I might just do that on Friday, because I want to plan like 2 different streams. One for YouTube and one for Twitch. On Twitch, we'll come back to Pokemon, because I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. And hopefully our new plant god can become stronger and assimilate into our plan. So far, it's working out. So there we go. There's the face of your new god. With that said... Oh, boy. With that said, that's going to do it for the stream. I want to see who is currently streaming right now, and we can go raid them. So we'll see how that goes. I am in the wrong place. Twitch. Assimilate into our plant. Oh, okay. Oh, dang, they're done streaming. How about a Mario Maker 2 stream? Hail before him, he's the closest we'll get to him. Yep, that's the closest you're getting to him. Or should I say her? The closest you're getting to her. So it's not so much as a plant god, is a plant goddess. There you go. Glitchy89, thank you so much for following. So the closest you'll get to your plant goddess. So I found a Mario Maker 2 stream. It'd be nice to go follow it, or to go and raid that one. Looks like it'll be fun. Whip is not playing Smash Brothers anymore. Okay. Let me double check to make sure that the stream is done. Or the stream is still going. Hopefully it's not done, because I have done that before where I have raided twice and they were close to being finished. So I'm going to double check this one before I do anything. This is the best stream. Thank you for making this. I'll be sure to stream more of it on Friday. So, so we have somebody who's actually creating levels right now. Is a member of a little community that I'm a part of as well, the Game Attack G1 community. So, so if you want to see a Super Mario Maker 2 level creation stream, so we can go ahead and raid that. Anyways, as for this side, I want to thank you all so much for coming by, and I will catch you for this for the stream on Friday. We're going to continue more Pokemon Crystal, and it's going to be really fun. So hopefully I'll see you there, and until then, thank you so much. I'll see you next time.